Lessons from the disintegration of the 155th Mechanized Brigade, a new path for Ukraine. The disintegration of the 155th Mechanized Brigade has provided important lessons for Ukraine as the country faces a fourth year of conflict. The failure shows that prioritizing the consolidation of existing brigades rather than creating new units is necessary to maintain frontline strength against a larger enemy force. According to Ukrainian war correspondent Yuriy Butusov, the new policy was directly directed by President Volodymyr Zelensky. Instead of focusing on creating new brigades, new soldiers will be added to existing units to fill manpower gaps, especially in the infantry, the main fighting force in battles. Finnish analyst Joni Askola said this was a logical step. Ukraine needs to prioritize making up for losses in existing units rather than creating new brigades, he said. Existing brigades tend to have experienced commanders and well-trained professional soldiers, but a shortage of infantry has left many units at a disadvantage. The 155th Mechanized Brigade's defeat. The 155th Mechanized Brigade, which trained in Poland, France, and western Ukraine, was deployed to Pokrovsk, where fierce fighting took place in Donetsk in late December and early January. Despite being equipped with German Leopard 2 tanks and French Caesar self-propelled guns, the unit was severely hampered by poor leadership and inadequate equipment. With more than 5,800 soldiers, much larger than other brigades, the 155th was still unable to maintain a fighting formation. Nearly 1,700 soldiers were absent without leave during the 9-month operation. As of November 2024, 500 soldiers were still reported deserting. The lack of funds to purchase small explosive drones, the mainstay of many Ukrainian brigades, was also a major problem. According to Tatarigami, founder of the Frontelligence Insight Analysis Group, the failure was due to weaknesses in organization and leadership. Lieutenant Colonel Bohdan Krotovich of the Azov Brigade also questioned the creation of new brigades when existing units were not yet fully equipped. In the early battles for Pokrovsk, the 155th Brigade suffered heavy losses, including the loss of several Leopard 2 tanks, a difficult-to-replace combat vehicle. Strategic shift. In light of this, on January 10th, President Zelensky ordered a strategic shift, prioritizing the replenishment of existing brigades. This is expected to help experienced units quickly regain full strength, increasing their defense and offensive capabilities in the fourth year of the war. It is not yet clear how this policy will affect the newly formed but incomplete brigades. However, this decision shows that Ukraine is adjusting its strategy to optimize resources in the context of fierce conflict. The lesson from the disbandment of the 155th Mechanized Brigade is a valuable reminder of the importance of effective organization and management in war. With this strategic shift, Ukraine hopes to consolidate its forces and maintain its combat capability in the face of future challenges.